welcome to the short take. I'm a little late once again. I'm trying not to do these on Thursdays or Wednesdays, Fridays. Trying not to do these on Fridays, but I was going to do it yesterday. If you guys don't know, I live way out in the boonies, so I have no internet, so I have to do stuff like this while I'm at work. But hey, here we are, short take time. So going into this week, obviously last week, we'll just run over some quick stuff. I made some predictions and whiffed on almost all of them. Which is fine. That's what makes fantasy football amazing, is because you never know what's going to happen. Where were we at? I lost to... go back down. Sorry, I should have had all this stuff pulled up. But, I lost to Rob. I called myself to win. That sucks. Me and Rob, we're still good. We still love each other. I know everybody saw the little random banter back and forth. We get emotional sometimes, guys. I like Rob. He's an okay guy. We'll get through it. We're going to be friends, because that's what we're here for, is to be friends. You're my heart boy. I got you. We're all good. But yeah, so I lost that one. Boom. So 0-1. I called Slinker to beat Kyle, which actually turned into a really close game, and Slinker barely got the L on that. That was a go to bed. Me and Kyle were super close. We lived together and stuff. So Kyle went to bed expecting an L and woke up to a W. So that's always huge. So good job, Kyle's team. Actually, I got a win. I got one win. I picked Vega to beat David, so that was good. Dave possibly should have won that, but Vega, you held in there for me. That's what I knew you were going to do. You're a killer. My big upset of the week was Miss Slinker. I predicted her to win, and she pretty much got ramshamboed by old Hindu over there, who hasn't set his line up yet this week. But that is what it is. Lamar, are you serious? I got that one right too. I said he wasn't going to beat Spoons, and he did not beat Spoons, which I expected that. Lamar, you should really sit your lineups though and keep going, because you're already locked into the number one pick. So wouldn't it be great if you could shake some stuff up at the top just by beating somebody? That'd be really cool. And Galvin, obviously, I actually got that one right too. I wasn't too bad. I got that one right too. I picked him to win. I wanted Caden to win. Once again, Caden, sit your lineup, bro. Sit your lineup. I get it. You had some quarterback issues. You had an option. But yeah. So I think I ended up 3-3 on those. So I'm 500. I'll take 500 on the first go. I gotta keep catching up. But wow. So playoff time, boys. This is where we're at. We are legitimately fighting for playoff spots now. There is me and Kyle and Vega. None of us are safe right now. I'm just pulled up here for a random one. All the way down to me, Kyle, Spoons, Caden, Vega could all miss the playoffs if the right scenarios happen. They're tough scenarios to hit, but the right scenarios to happen. We'll go ahead and get the easy ones out of the way. So people who cannot make the playoffs as of right now: Lamar, you serious? He's done. Miss Slinker, she's done. Now Lamar has locked in the number one spot. Even if he won out, he would still get the number one pick overall. So anybody that has his picks, or he has his picks, those are golden going in the next year. Miss Slinker is out of the playoff hunt, but she still has an option to move around in the draft order. She's not locked in at the 2. She can end up from the 2 all the way up to the 4. So that's something to look at there. But people in the hunt: Hindu, David, Slinker, Rob Joyner, Vega, Caden, me, Kyle. Stuff gets shaken up. This week, a big one right out the gate is David and Hindu. First off, anybody that's on the 5 and 6 block, 5 and 6 has to win out. So to get to that 7 and 6 mark, which is what it would take to get into the playoffs, 7 and 6, you have to win out. So that's going to be Hindu, David, Slinker, Joyner. Those guys have to win out. That being said, there's some games this week. David plays Hindu. Josh Henderson has a game this week against David Lertsema to where, somebody's going to lose. So somebody's out of the playoffs. BTW, I don't know if you guys have noticed any of the video editing. I'm killing it. But no. So we got games this week. Big games this week. Start off with me and Slinker. I always like to start at the top and work my way down. It's way easier. So Shorty versus Slinker. Slink's got a good team. He's had a good team all year. I in no way anticipate this being an easy win at all. I'm going to pick myself to win, obviously, just because I have to. But I mean, he's got good matchups. He does have a few people still on his line right now that are on bye. But obviously, I know Slinker's going to adjust that. I don't get away with an easy L. I never do, or an easy win. I never get away with an easy win. So I know I'll have to fight for this. I mean, he's got some decent matchups. The Ridleys, the Tampas. I am getting lucky that like Gordon and Diggs are on bye. I've got a bunch of people out too. Now I still have tight end work to do. So that's a big one. I am going to pick myself to win. But Slinker's going to put up a fight, so I expect the fight. Miss Slinker versus Vega. I still like Miss Slinker's team, and D Watson putting up some points definitely helps me look at that. But I like Vega's team this week. I kind of like the matchups. He's pretty good across the board, and I just think his matchups are better. He's got a pretty solid defense. It just the only super positive that I see from Michelle's team is she did get that early start. Almost 30 points out of Deshaun Watson's big. So that in itself, that's good. But I think it's gonna be a close game. I think Vega takes it. Not by much, but I think Vega takes it. Hindu and David, as it stands right now, I like David's team. I've always liked David's team. If David can hit, if David's hitting on all cylinders, he's tough to beat. He's really tough to beat. Josh Henderson's got a good team as well. This week, I do like David to beat him. Number one being because Hindu played Marlon Mack last night, which obviously was out, and I'm pretty sure that he knew that. So once again, fellas, sit your lineup. Nobody's out of this stuff yet. I don't know why we're not sitting our lineups. I don't know if it's tanking. Try not to tank, guys. It's not a good look. I get it. It's Dynasty. It's different. Those picks matter. But, let's play the game. At least sit the lineup. If you want to sit it with crap, I guess that's your prerogative. But, yeah, let's try to win. Try to win, especially if you're still in the hunt. So yeah, David to win that one. We also have Galvin and Lamar. You serious? Lamar, you serious? I'm sorry, you're the easy pick for me not to pick. I'm gonna pick Galvin to win. Then I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did last week. Galvin's team's good. Galvin's team's strong. I like it. He's sitting at the top of the leaderboards right now for a reason, because he's got a good team. I'm picking Galvin to win. I would love the 1-10 team to beat Galvin, and somehow me beat Slinker without it being an easy win, and come up there and tie him for the number one spot, because that would be crucial. So Lamar, you serious? I'm rooting for you. Galvin, I'm picking you. Cool stuff. Caden and Spoons. Spoons out there chirping. I don't know if anybody saw that. Spoons has been quiet all year, but now he's out there chirping. So we got Spoons versus Caden. Spoons is coming back for some revenge. He wants a W. If Caden can follow through and possibly sit his lineup this week, he's got a good possibility of catching a W here too. And I'm gonna go with my gut here and say that Caden is gonna sit his lineup this week, because he knows he's in the running and he has to sit the lineup. And I do like Caden's team better this week if he does sit his lineup and get all the pieces put together. The 25 points out of Will Fuller was big for him last night, obviously. Spoons has got not some injuries, but some pieces on there that they've got bad matchups, some lingering issues with players. So I'm picking Caden to win in that one very narrowly, but I'm taking Caden to win. if he sets his line. And last but not least, old Robert Joyner and Kyle Tomlinson. This one's going to be a dogfight. This one's my game of the week for sure. Same thing. You know, we're a day back, so I am getting a little bit of look here. But you know, he only got 10 points out of his kicker, but 10 points is good. Versus, you know, Kyle had a big game with DeAndre Hopkins. You know, almost 30 points out of that. That's a big start. Kyle's favored to win just by a little bit. But it's a big game. I know Rob's in the hunt. Rob's pushing really hard to get this W, because if he gets an L, he's done in the playoff line. So I'm gonna pick Kyle to win this week. I kind of like his matchups better. They're pretty good looking. Plus the 27-point lead right out the gates. It's a big one. But yeah. So Kyle Tomlinson to win. Hopefully, I do 100% on my predictions this week, because if I do, it's going to work out perfectly for me. Except for the Galvin one, I need Caden. I need you to win. Galvin, I want you to win, because you're going to make me right. But Caden, I need you to win. Good stuff. But boys, that's about all I got today. This podcast is going to try to get better once I get some internet and some stuff like that. I'm going to be able to sit down and I'll be able to piece this together a little bit better. But I know I always enjoyed seeing David's stuff on there. I don't really have the shoulda, coulda, woulda player of the weeks and all that, and I am at work, so I got to kind of squeeze in as much stuff as I can get in as fast as I can. But just remember, we're all looking for the playoffs. We're all fighting hard. I'm trying to get back to the top. I know a bunch of you guys are trying to get in there in general, so keep fighting, keep playing. This year is going to be awesome, and I can't wait to see what happens in the fantasy draft next year. Rookie draft's going to be big. We're going to have a bunch of movement over there, so guys, keep your eye out for Lamar U Serious. Justin ain't playing. He's coming in strong, and I'm going to try to get some of his picks too. Other than that, boys, I'm out. See you next time.